Howdy, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, episode 18. So Macho and Sylvanti are going to be repairing what got busted up. Before they start adding to new structures. I'm sort of curious if all this stuff, it should be pathable because it's not that high. But we'll see. And I'm going to set high priority hauling, just so that we can get that underway. Blighted crops. Gross. Alright, I am taking off the high priority haul so that we can actually clear the blight. And make it slightly higher priority for our guys to cut plants instead. So maybe I'm going to manually grab, like, Rick's and get him to start cutting the carrots. Oh, Letrix is already doing it. Viper, thank you for the bits. Sorry about your bricked up laptop. That sucks. Alright. We are almost done clearing the blight. This should be the last one. Nope, it spread here and here. Keep spreading faster than I can clear it. Okay, there we go. We're clear of the blight. So we still haven't finished the root cellar, because our constructors are just constantly having to repair what got destroyed by the siege equipment, or damaged by the siege equipment. Who else has a proclivity towards construction? Chaotic and Tamarin. All right, I'm going to have them help to repair as well. More hands make short work of construction tasks. Armor clothing's looking okay-ish. More love needed, but we're making progress. The winter clothing is pretty flimsy, and we're in autumn, so I hope to be able to start to make winter clothing soon. I can still keep the summer clothing on for now, at least, though. Hey, Sakuna. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Macho, what's going on with your mood? Saw a whole lot of dead bodies? Well, you know, we shouldn't be so tasty to raid then. Don't know what to tell you, buddy. People like to fight you. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is prioritize constructing this block wall so that we gain access to our storage again. It's weird that we have like one magical roadblock to all of the storage, but, you know, it's just the way we designed it. So with that pathway, we should be able to haul everything where it belongs again. I forgot to build the temple wall. No, it's the game crashed and I lost the whole window thing anyway. So they're not connected still. But given the current ambient temperature, I will say it's probably time for the braziers again. So flicking them on so that buildings stay warm. Man, they even damaged the walkway out here. Alright, hauls up. Top priority. Trying to get rid of the corpses so they stop weighing heavily on our mood here. I feel like I need more pyres. There, 4 pyres. So what was the entry gatehouse will just have pyres as well. This should be fine. Stays a little hot in there. So why aren't we making the limestone block floors? Just the constructors is so busy? It's probably why we haven't finished up the root cellar. All that siege repair still's in the queue. So my capable constructors are no longer going to be asked to haul. We should be getting kind of close to getting everything repaired, though. I hope. At least no one's hurt. So I'm going to pull for next project, even though we're not done with the root cellar yet. Alright, here we go. Typed them all up. So we have designated limestone storage, add braziers to towers, rebuild the main storage out of stone, because currently, as you can see, it is hay and wood. Focus on research, double thick the walls so that siege equipment is less effective or less dangerous. Add storage to the storage room, add wall lights for bedrooms, or I pick a project. So what say you, friends? What do you want me to work on? And everybody that submitted those ideas, you are refunded. See how lovely that is? Alright, so how's the root cellar? Still a work in progress. Still the constructors have yet to finish up. Alright, they're working on it now, though. I can see them hammering away. Will this affect... No, we still have a pretty good amount of wood. I really like the look of the root cellar. I mean, I know the natural wall tiles are kind of ugly where we mine them out. But I think eventually it stops looking destroyed, because where we started no longer looks destroyed. I don't know if that requires like a save and load cycle or something like that. But maybe in due time it will look right. So back here, let's see. I'm going to have this be medicine. Or actually, I'm going to have the medicine stored closest to the stairwell. So, med shelf. Copy. This should be on medium. Copy. Paste. Paste. That way, the walk to get medicine for wounded people was shorter. Oh, the pasting is not working. Copy and gotta focus. Okay, I think that's correct. So med shelf, med shelf, med shelf. Good. These shelves are actually going to get destroyed because I think I'm going to be putting ice there to keep everything cool. Here will be meals. Or, no, I'll do meat. Meat shelf. That sounds horrible. So I'll paste the names in first, and then I'll give the priority. So meat would be raw meat. Smoked meat is fine too. I'll include smoked meat. Copy and... Oh, I can't paste into multiple. That's unfortunate. Oh, this should probably be medium priority as well. Copy. Because what I could do is I can have like overflow as well. So that it's organized, but, you know. So that's meat. Cabbage shelf. They're all medium. Raw cabbages. And it looks like I'm going to pick a project next. Cool. I might pick like a mashup of projects. So that was cabbage. What else do I have a ton of? Herbs. Herb shelf. So the med shelf probably should not include herbs. But actually just meds. Even though you can use herbs for meds, I'd rather just have herbs separate because herbs... Ricks, that's not how to stockpile. Herbs are used for brewing and other things like that. Dare I say this will look good when it's done. Oh, a hailstorm. Bye, crops. Alright, so cabbage. And then... those will also be herbs. And I am deeply envious of this pantry. Alright, what are we putting here? So, seeds? Just any seed? I don't really care. Medium, all seeds. I think I'm getting faster at this. All right, and what else? Red currants? I'm used to it being 2 words. So I'll keep it that way. How many red currants do I have? 150? So I might not need too many shelves for this. Beets. Just a reminder that about 2/3 of you voted for this. Carrots. Apples. And I'm sure I'm making mistakes, and I'll catch up with chat in a second to be aware of all the mistakes I've made. So seed, herb, apple, med. Okay. Fast forward and let them sort. So jobs. This is oddly satisfying. I agree. Definitely agree. It looks like I'm going to have some miscellaneous shelves. So that's going to be allow all minus material on low. Copy. Paste. Because it looks like I don't have as many seeds as I need. So 4 miscellaneous shelves, and we'll see what I am missing for storage. So after a little bit of hauling... Okay, I'm missing honey. So on these shelves... Actually, that should be a med shelf. Because it's closest to the stairwell. This will be a honey shelf. So that is raw honey. And then packaged meals can be a miscellaneous, it's fine. Oh, this is looking sorted. Look at this. Oh, it looks real good. This is rad approved. Organization. Definitely rad approved. All right, so tasks. You all gave me my own projects, so Rad picks a task. First thing I really wanted to do is to get a proper orchard. I want an apple orchard. So that's what I'm going to do. Like a very well laid out apple orchard. Like maybe a bit too well laid out. Well, that's what I'm doing. Let me not hide treetops so we can actually see what's going on. All right. So the immature trees that are getting cut down, we still get saplings out of. And then I'm going to replant them in a very pre-planned fashion. And the advantage of that, trees, normally when they grow, they just sort of spill over to the adjacent tiles with their seeds. So planning it out like this allows me to sort of stop trees from randomly spreading and only have them in planned areas. So I'm essentially like paving up a huge swath of the map to stop wild tree propagation and to control where they grow carefully. And then for the apple trees, the big advantage is then they'll be automatically harvested, because the wild apple trees were not being harvested. And I love apples, so I am organizing an apple orchard. You guys had voted for distilling, and we're working on the research for that. So researchers, 1, 2, 3 researchers go back to that. So I can set Hall to a 3 for everybody at this point. So think of this as like a paved park or something. Unfortunately, the temperature conditions for the apple trees haven't been met. So We're not going to be able to plant them until spring, I suspect. But at least we will have the nice layout for it for when it's time. And then we have our arboretum for oak, field maple, and birch. And then just paving up the surrounding area so that the trees don't spill outside of the arboretum or the organized tree farm. How much wood do we have? Still almost 1,000. All right, what is next project? So I'm gonna work on this and propose a goal for you all. Another part of the goal is going to be the windows in here that we didn't get around to because, well, just because we didn't get around to it. So we'll put those funny windows in. Oh, we are actually planting the trees. I guess it got warm enough. That's nice. I probably should force, like, Macho to build these windows. Or Sylvanti. Whoever's doing it needs to do it ASAP, because, it's gonna piss everyone off until they're built. Just so that we can have... Oh, merchant caravan. Nice! Hopefully I'll be able to sell a lot of stuff. And leave these windows opened. There we go. So now it's a proper temple. The outside temperature is not too cold, so I'm going to open up all windows in the base here. And research, still working on distilling, so we need a few more theses in order to finish that task up. A lot of the ashes have decayed, which is great. And if you have any more goals, propose them, because I am getting close to being done with this. Alright, Macho. Let's go trade with Aldwin. I'll check if to make sure that the windows aren't causing people to be upset. I'll double check on that. Holy beeswax. What do we want from them? Barley? I'm trying to think of, like, the things that we really need that we just don't have a lot of. But they didn't really show up with much. They showed up with, like, chronicles, decorations, some textbooks. I'll buy textbooks, not because we need them now, but because we have so much to sell that it's a good way to free up space. So, selling some tallow. Wow, I have a lot of mead, too. Dang. I'm going to sell all of our limestone brick. Oh, they can't carry that all. It's too heavy. I guess more beeswax. Oh, nah, too heavy. So something that's expensive. Beeswax is at 166. Actually, that's a pretty good price. I don't know if I want to part with my gold, though. Herbs sell for good. Oh, yeah. All right, I'll balance the budget that way, and then take back some of the tallow that's not worth as much. I wish the traders had more carry weight. So, I'll receive 22 textbooks for 600 trade goods. That really did help to balance some of the storage amount, which is good. And then the last part of my project is going to be walls here. They don't protect anything, but it's a way for me to burn limestone. Which I seem to have an excess of. Not a lot of limestone, but some. Cool. So that's the orchard project. The tree orchard project. Not just apples, I suppose. And last call for suggestions. I'm going to be pulling in that in a minute. How does the storage look now? Super nicely organized. I love it. Did they build an orientation? Oh, I'll correct that once they're done. Once they're done being constructed, I can just rotate them. Like this. Boop. It's just cosmetic. Don't worry, I got you. It is very difficult to select the floor, though, and not the fence. But this is what it will look like once it's done. Still working on distilling. Suffering from cold. Okay, so manage. We are going to switch to winter apparel. And I'm going to double check that that is set up correctly, because knowing me, it isn't. So temporarily, we're going to be a lot colder, but in the long run, we're going to be warmer because we'll have winter apparel. So edit headgear, add new, winter. So that is caps that are fine and not worn out. We're halfway through autumn, so that's a pretty good mental indicator. And then for winter apparel, let's raise that quality up. And that would be winter clothes. Nice. So I've done that correctly. Cool. What that means is there's going to be a ton of discarded clothing that I'm going to need to haul. We'll get everyone doing winter clothing and warm in a minute. If you want to suggest a goal, like adding more storage, go ahead and do so with your channel points. And it will get voted on, and if people agree with you, that gets built. So the lower arboretum is just about done. We just need to haul some of the extra excess away. And then it's just this stuff. Do you guys like... Ooh, I missed one. You like the aesthetic of this project? How do you feel about it? I mean, I realize it's a little weird to, like, just pave the world. But it will help to automatically manage the trees in a way that I wasn't doing before. So I feel like it's, it has some function, it has some form. Good mix of the both. Plus, you didn't leave it up to me, so, you know. If you don't like it, you only have your own selves that voted on this to blame. What does that sound? Oh, they're harvesting. All right, as soon as I'm done cosmetically adjusting this stuff and then setting high priority haul to just haul in everything that we want to haul in, I'll be putting up yet another poll about next project. Oh, it's so hard to select these without selecting things you don't mean to select. There. I think we're done. So a self-managed apple orchard and a self-managed tree farm. Or nursery. I have some wild barley. That's cool. But I have a good amount of real barley. I guess there's some of these zones over here that need adjustment too, because I had expanded the farms, so I'll go ahead and do that. And Stonehenge, thanks for the resub. Cheers, dude. So I told them to wear winter clothing, and like only one person is doing that. So I'm going to move the winter clothing production queue up nice and high. And then summer clothes up nice and high. And then dismantle clothing, and then make winter hats, and then summer hats. And then Marauder should be tailoring. So for this, we need leather or linen or wool. And we definitely have... We don't have a lot of wool, but we have linen and leather in a pretty good amount. So I think we should be making the clothing soon. They're just slow, I guess. They're getting to it. Let's adjust this pathing and... Actually, I'm going to type up for next poll. Next goal. Second floor storage. More organization. Rad picks a goal. Run a caravan to trade. Build standalone defensive structures. Expand housing. Or decorate the base. Alright, you guys vote. Thank you for proposing, those that did. I appreciate it. And we'll have a new next task in just a minute. Tamarin turns 56. Happy birthday. Glad you didn't get any age-related ailments, which can happen. That was quick. All right. I think we've beautified the courtyards pretty considerably, I'd like to think. Except for, you know, maybe the waste pile that we still have here, but waste gotta go somewhere. I'm curious if anyone has had the mood of, like, saw someone of an opposing religion pray, because I know that was a question, but so far I haven't noticed that to happen. Pretty much straight green mood for everybody. Nobody's all that, nobody's upset. I see you guys didn't enthusiastically vote up Rad proposes a goal. Is that because you saw what I did with when I was given the reins and you're like, nope, never again. Never again. I'm just kidding, I don't feel that way, but it does appear that way. It's kind of funny. Alright, just squaring this off a little bit better. And it looks like expanded housing is going to win. But I'm going to wait, because just a few votes and the goals can change. Ooh, it's the barley harvest. Right on. Remember, stop resowing? Yeah, that's a good call. I don't know if there's an easy way to do it just for plants, but, because trees are fine. Trees aren't going to die in the winter. There we go. And then, inversely, I'm going to have to remember to redo it. Distilling is now done! There we go. So we could get a spirit distillery. My kitchen is pretty full, so... I don't have a place to put that at the moment. I mean, I could technically fit it in, but it would be pretty squished. So I'm going to stick the still up here for now, knowing that at some point I'm going to need like a permanent spot for it. Settlers are still suffering from cold. So what's going on with this like winter clothing queue, Marauder? You are writing over tailoring for reasons unknown. I'm going to tell him to prioritize tailoring, and he's just not doing it. I don't get what's going on with him. Winter clothing, please. We're going to get real cold this winter, I think. Alright, so expanding housing. I'll have to keep an eye on Marauder for tomorrow to make sure that he actually works. So, here we go. Alcohol. I'm going to make sure I'm going to do until we have, like, 5 of... maybe 10 of it. And then... those ingredients are fine. Obviously, being outside is a disadvantage, but there was nowhere inside to put it. Alright, zooming out and closing all the windows. Except for the windows in the church. They can remain open. And that should help to heat up the rooms a bit. I could make a bar or a pub, absolutely. Yeah, or a proper still or brewery. Because I have... in the kitchen right now, I've got 2 brewing stations, and now I have a still, and then I could also store the booze in a brewery. So, yeah, proposing for me to build a brewery is totally legit. Suggestion, if that's something you want. I'm good. Just propose it. So, Marauder, I don't want you researching anymore. So you're going to steward. That means you're closing windows. What is going on with the, Alright. I am not sure what is going on with the winter close. What the heck? Make winter clothes, dudes. I have the fabrics. Yeah, I have almost 500 linen cloth. He's just not doing it. Here, let's say make it out of linen cloth specifically. It's not working. Marauder is told to tailor. Yes. At his sewing station. Yes. To make winter clothes. And he goes, no. I'm not doing it. Something's got to be going wrong. Unless he's doing it now. Yeah, I'll try to save and reload in a minute. There's something bugged with this, clearly. I have plenty of resources and nobody's working. So, stream 3 temp. Remove all the bills and remake them? Okay. Well, I'll try the save and load first, and then if that doesn't work, I'll remake all the bills. I think you're right that remaking the bills is going to be necessary, but it's it's lazier for me to save and load. And hey, the good news is, while you wait for me to load back in, you can have Big Yoda. You got a treat there. Have they started doing it with something other than linen? No, they just weren't doing it at all. The production queue for it was empty. If they start, you'll see that it has a progress bar. But they hadn't even started a progress bar, which meant that the task hadn't been started, but he was refusing to start it. Don't know why. Mean fella. I don't know what you mean. But yeah, let me... Yeah, you'll have to be more specific. So, active production paused. Okay, so, yeah, this didn't work. So, here we go. New task. I nuked it all, and now he's magically doing it. Yep. I just had to delete all the bills, and it would be fine. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 5th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.